Hello guys, welcome to Factorio again. Now I have to load from the last autosave because I did not actually save in here. So yeah, I need this to go away. Just go away. Okay, there we go. So basically guys, last episode we created our automatic system of power. Now this episode I hope to completely drag everything into a new thing with electricity. To do that we're going to need iron plates, and we're going to put a load of that. We're going to need maybe this to go on first. The goal of this episode is basically to create an automatic smelting system for both of these. Well, semi-automatic, because we still have to dig up coal. We have our generator currently running, and steam engine. And we're going to need to get some iron. So let's just get on with it and have ourselves get a electric mining drill. And basically it's this. We're gonna just put this to work on here. Now this goes in a 5x5, which is why I'm going to place it there. And then what I'm going to do for now is probably put that there and just say that's it. We're gonna need some power lines. I'm gonna probably get wood by myself. Just because we're just gonna put a stack of coal, and this will generate a lot more than this can produce, which is a good thing, but we're going to have maybe a couple of stone furnaces. So we're going to want, with that, we're going to have 3 per side, which is enough. And then we're going to want some inserters. Now, we're going to need 12 in total, so that's a lot. We're going to pick up 92 copper plates, and we need some iron still. Well, we're not generating that much iron, so that's why we're probably going to try and maybe get the iron done first. I think what we're going to do is get this production first, and then get copper, because I feel like this is where our factory is. We're probably going to have our research facility. I'm thinking maybe we could drag maybe these along, come out, and then that could be our factory right around here. Because I don't like how we actually have the out map. I'm literally just going to go over this coal pretty much. This iron area, unless I actually need it, and I don't need it right now. So I'm thinking right about, okay, so that's inserter, that's going to be right here. I'm going to put these right here, there. And I think that's where we'll have everything. Now, for what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to rip that up. And then I'm going to put these right here. Now, what I just did is exactly what I'm planning. So, this is basically the smelting area. We'll put everything in here. And I'll start maybe generating a little bit of iron, maybe. And these aren't that efficient, but we can eventually get steel. And the problem with steel though is it takes 5 iron plates. So basically 5 of these things to make 1 steel. We need a lot of steel in the game. So, I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe just have a bunch of just a steel production with this, and then just make steel. Because this I'd rather use for like research and other things in case I have to use something. So we're not going to use that. So we're going to just take this and we're going to get some of these. Now the inserters are pretty much, if you didn't know, are pretty much oh, I don't think I measured this correctly. No, I don't think, because yeah, that is, no, I'm gonna rip it out. I don't want it like that. We're going to pretty much, so we're gonna want that facing this way. And 1, 2, 3. And conveyor goes there. We have stone furnaces along here. And then 1, 2, inserter. So that should be in the room for an inserter, conveyor in the middle. Basically, we're going to have, if I plan this out right, yeah, 3 spaces, because we're going to output our stuff onto this, which will be put eventually into a separate spot. But what I want to do right now is probably get a production of research pretty much going. Eventually, hopefully, automatic research. We might actually put the factory here for stuff, and if we need more room, we'll just put stuff out here, put it back in. But we're going to need some iron, and a lot. We're gonna need a lot, actually, 36. So what I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to, for right now, I'm going to take the output of that right into here using the power lines. And basically that's our connection with everything. Now we're gonna have to connect it all up with a little power. If I can get, wait, no, I have to do 2 power lines. This is gonna be messy until we might get better ones. But basically we can just pick those up, but I don't want that. I'm going to basically place everything into a crate right here. Now that I think of it, we're definitely gonna want that to be fast. Now we're actually pumping that. Pump. Yeah, so we're not using anything because we are pretty much full. However, there's the tiny little bumps when we use that coal, because basically that's what happens. 5 seconds, 1 hour. It's like on the edge. So right now we're going to pretty much hopefully have enough. We just need a little more. Why is that? Oh, because we ran out. So I'll just say mine, and just throw it in, and I don't care. And we're gonna have to put coal on we'll have to manually put coal in until we get this production going. I think we're gonna have to just do it. With a stack of coal, we should be fine. We'll just pick up a lot. And this is enough. Honestly, I think we'll have okay, we almost have enough. There we go. So now a lab makes a lot of usefulness, especially in the early game. The thing I think I'm going to probably do is get logistics, and basically the things I think we should get is, first off, we should get logistics, and then maybe automation or this, and then depending on what we get, because there is actually pollution, and pollution can attract stuff. Now, I've been attacked before, and it's not very nice. Basically, they'll just attack us, and that's where we'll have to come in eventually with all the other stuff. So, yeah. Like turrets, walls, yeah. We'll put the lab down, but this uses an extraordinary amount of power. Now we're going to research, but it can't research without science packs, which are these. Now what we have to do is have copper, which we have enough. We have enough to last us a long, long time. We're gonna need pretty much 40 iron, and then we'll put that all in. But now we'll make the basically, science packs are what we use to make our research. So there's the first ones, which are these, the science pack 1s, science pack 2s, and then science pack 3s, which are kind of a lot. And eventually we go to a lot more efficient. But we can also get different kinds, and we have to always research first before we get anything else. With like the specialty ones, this will allow us to get these, which are our production science packs. We can get electrical furnaces, which we'll want for a long time, but we're not going to get there until we get blue ones, and that's a lot of time to do that. Now, we can also get the military, and then there's these, which the next ones are pretty much production, and then there's yellow ones, which is high tech, and the high tech, and then there's a lot. Now we go through a lot more. We have all these kinds of science packs, and then we have like really expensive stuff, really expensive. And then we go through all the ones, and then there's the atomic bomb, which costs for uranium, which is why we're going to need that soon. And there's also some here, a little bit there. This is pretty much, well, there's one here as well, far off, right there. Well, we'll eventually want to get maybe a radar, maybe. We've only made 6 though, which is why it's so slow. 10. We're gonna need 10 more. Let's though start showing you how actually much this takes up with power. Now this uses 60k watts, and that really doesn't lie. We are already using like 1.5 ninths of our power use that we can use from this thing. And then eventually I'll probably expand when we have more things that use power. You know what? It's finally time. Let's go. Full on. We're going to connect up this. So we'll just need to supply the coal. And we can just put a stack in there. That should last us pretty much a long time. Now we're gonna need 10. So we're almost there. And all of these running are really efficient. As you can see, we're making a good amount. Practically, we're gonna need much more than this, honestly. And I'm going to upgrade these eventually to fast inserters. And yeah. So the copper, we're going to soon run out. And that's the thing. If we don't get that quickly pumped up and stuff. Although I can automatically do it by just hand. But we're gonna need probably an electric mining drill, which I'm not going to be able to split without logistics, which is what we research. Because logistics is one of the most needed at the beginning of the game. Honestly, because when you try and do it, it's really hard. Because you can't go underground, you can't split things off, and you can't have fast inserting. You can only have the regular. So that's why you have to get the next generation. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Why did we run out? Did we draw too much power? Oh, I know why. Because we ran out of coal in there, and I forgot to do that. So basically, now we'll just automatically power. So that was close. We're slowly using the charge up. It will actually sometimes, like, be it so, oh, well, guess what, we didn't fully use it, and then that goes to your next research, which is always smart. We're almost halfway there to getting logistics. This guy is really slow, which is why we have to get that. I'm going to get an inserter because what I plan to do is use that coal for other things. Maybe like get the copper automatically done, and we're gonna want to actually make this go far down. I think maybe at the start of this, because if we don't, we're probably gonna have problems. And we're probably gonna want to expand this all the way down so we can just put all of that iron. So let's just get a couple more conveyors and almost done. All we have to do is connect up to power. Please. No. Please allow me. I ran out of wood. Wood is probably going to be one of my worst things that I'm bad. The worst thing I'm bad at this game, because you really won't have to get wood until you get, you'll have to get use it until you get the, where is it? This. No, that's the first one. I'm looking for this one, which allows us to have medium, but they cost steel, which is the thing we're gonna need. And it costs 50 red sack packs. So that's when we'll have all of the, sort of automatic. Let's, generate some coal. And what I think I'm going to do is just take out this for my use, and it's going to just run out. Because I want to use this coal for other things. What it's going to do now is it's going to use the coal now that I supply it with. The thing is it will use up to like 5, and then it will stop. And that's why it's gonna be a long time for us to actually stack it. Okay, so now we got that research. I think the next thing, we're not gonna need this. This is just for like faster stuff. I think what we're gonna do is, what should we do? I think automation is the best way for right now, and we'll make some science packs, and yeah. How long is this episode? I'll probably end this episode shortly. Can you get out of my face, please? Hello? Okay, let's get back to this. As you can see, it's now starting to stack. And the good news is we're doing that. However, I think we're not getting any to this because we aren't generating a lot of iron. But we're not, it's that we aren't making enough. So I think we're going to make probably 2 more, and we're going to use that research automation, and I'll probably start the next episode right after. So yeah, guys, I think I'll end this episode here. So next episode, we'll probably get the copper finally sorted. Hopefully get automation and get some things automatic, hopefully. Because this is pretty much early power. We're using conveyors. We're not using robots. Yes, robots are in the game. When we get to it, because that's like late in the game. Far off where we're going. We're pretty much in early power. This is like what they used in Steam ages. All they use is Steam, and that's it. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think we need step ladders. The YouTuber said step ladders is good because then we could go over pipes and even this. And I agree with that. Honestly, I'd like to step in between because I can't just jump over. By the way, you can move on these. Gives you a little bit more walk speed when you with the conveyor and yourself. But we're working against good fast. Okay, guys, I will see you next time on Factorio. And yeah, guys, so make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.